Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Investment Trends, where we discuss the latest news in the stock market and the economy. So for this week on Monday was Inauguration Day, where President Trump was sworn into the Oval Office, and the room was filled with large tech CEOs, entrepreneurs, business leaders from around the world. So this time definitely seemed a lot different, where in his first run as president in 2016, it seemed like he was at odds with many technology companies and social media platforms, and that has done a complete 180, as most of those CEOs were in attendance during his inauguration. So what could this mean going forward? There's obviously executive orders that were signed into office on Monday. And also, one of the things that he talked about in his speech was energy and oil and wanting to drill as quickly as possible. Also, in a speech at Davos this week, he said that he wants to see oil prices lowered across the board. And he also said he wants to see central banks to begin to decrease interest rates. However, a sitting president of the United States does not have the authority to lower interest rates. He can make those comments. However, we will look and see what might possibly get done from some of those statements. There's also been put into motion a lot of spending around artificial intelligence and new bills that are created, as we saw some of those stocks start to pop on the week, including Nvidia and Broadcom. On Thursday, the S&P 500 saw a new record high, as we saw some good earnings reports this week. Most notably, here locally in Cincinnati, Procter Gamble beat expectations on net sales, and their stock rose on Thursday as much as 3%. So those are some things to keep an eye on. Obviously, as Trump takes office, it sounds like he's going to be putting pressure on the Federal Reserve to start to lower interest rates. The other thing most notably to mention is that there was no clear indication on tariffs. So we still don't have any concrete guidance on those. He seems to be somewhat dragging his feet on that, not bringing up that issue. So still to be determined on what might happen with some tariffs and how that might impact the economy as well. But most notably, the continuation of lowering taxes and lowering regulations obviously seems to be a major stance for President Trump.